Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our second day of Entity Framework online class. So today's class is also live on YouTube and you can also watch us on that live video from here. Unlike yesterday when we were on Skype because on Skype group call was having some problems. So today we decided to go live on YouTube. Let's continue our class and let me open my presentation and see what we have to do on day 2 of our entity framework. Okay, let's move on to contents of day 2. So today we have to perform these 5 uh, operations, or you can say these topics we have to cover in our today's class. Let's just go through the previous session. On day 1 we first of all we did introduction to our entity framework and how to include entity framework in our project, and then we moved to CRUD operations, insert, select and search. These were our CRUD operations that we performed on our day 1. If you have not uh, watched that session, I have also posted its video on YouTube and in the C Sharpens group. You can go through it. I would suggest that you must go through that video because if you are watching this the first time, you will have some problems in learning today's session. So today's first topic of today is performing update operation. So the remaining CRUD operations that we have to perform today are update and delete operations. So let's see how we can do this in our entity framework. uh, Let me open my files. Okay, so let me open my Visual Studio file. Until it is loading, let me tell you what we did yesterday. So we performed insert operation on our register form, and then we move on to adding categories and products, and then we tried searching operation and select operation. So let me first execute it and see it's working or not today. I logged in and here is what we did yesterday. Okay, so these were the categories and products that we added yesterday, and then we move on to other things. So before this class, I have also done something else. I have performed the same search operation on view all products. This form shows all of the products that we have in our uh, products and categories. So when I select any of the category from here, it will show the only the products that belongs to that category. Similarly, when I go to uh, cakes category, it shows only the products that are in cakes category. So behind this is a simple search operation and select operation that we did yesterday. So today the first task we have to do is performing update operation. So on this form I want to perform the edit and update operations. So let's see how we can do this. On the click of edit button, I want to perform update operation, and on the delete button click, I want to perform the delete operation. So first we will do the update operation with the help of this these buttons on every product. Or let's see. I'm going to project, and this is the form, view all products form, and here I have a grid view and a control text box. So, and in this grid view I have to perform the update operation. I'm clicking on it. So this is where this is the event for cell content click. So let's see. First of all, I've already done some code here, and what it does is it checks if the the click is on which column. So if it is on delete product column, I'm showing are you sure message, are you sure you want to delete this product from a database, this message. And on the edit product column, I have not done anything yet, but let's see how we can do this. So on edit product column, I want to show another form which is I already have it, update product form. Let's see how it looks. This is our update product column. Okay, so when our user click on any of the edit button in any row, I want to show this form to the user, and all the details in that row of the product should be sent to this form. And here the user have to update anything and then click on the update product button. So let's see how we can send this user from send these product from this grid view to our update product form. I am in edit product column, and the first thing I have to do is to access the product which is clicked. So I need to get the product ID which is available in here. Uh, so first I will declare product ID integer variable product ID, which is equals to the product grid view dot rows e dot row index and then cell, and here I will pass the name of the cell, name of the column, edit column. What is the name of this? Its name is product ID column. So I will pass this to here, and then the value of this, and since it is in integer, we have to pass this to integer. I'll just simply use convert function, convert integer 32. You can use parse, but I like the convert function more. So now I have the access to product ID of any product that is clicked in any row. The next thing I have to declare is cafeteria database entity CDE equals to new cafeteria database entities. And again, I would say if you don't know what is cafeteria database entities, I would suggest that you go to the first session where we have discussed about it in details. So now I have to access the product with the product ID. So I will declare a product object name as product equals to CDE dot products. I am performing a search operation, so I'll call where x gives rise to, it is simple linked query, x dot id equals to the product ID that we got from our grid view. So product grid view product ID, and last we will use first or default. If you are wondering what I've used first or default and why have I not used the first function, so the basic concept behind this is the first method only returns the product if it exists. If it does not exist with this product ID in our database, it will give an error. And in the first or default function, if the product is not existed, it will instead of giving an error, it will assign the value null to this product here. So now we've got access to our product, and now we will send this product to our update product form here. First I will go to update product form, and in its constructor I will remove the previous code, all of these, and in its constructor I will assign a parameter as product. Now when I create the object of this form, I have to pass a product parameter in it. So going back to this form, and here where I was creating an object, now here I will create the object of this form, update product button, update product to be equals to new update product, and now it expects a product entity in its parameter, which I already have here. So I will simply pass it to their product, and now I will show this form. Product dot show dialog will be good. So that's it. Now after this operation, I will be able to get the product on this form, on the update product. Now here I will set the values in the load form constructor. I will go to here and I will declare a global variable product uh, that's it, and I will call this product this dot product equals to product that we have from our parameter, and now we've got our product as a global variable. And on the load form, I will call the values of this product to our fields. So I'll just simply call this product dot id. The next thing that we have here is product name, and the next thing that we have here is product price, and since it is in decimal format, we need to convert it to toString, and similarly with the in id toString, and product category name, and the next thing is product description. We can simply do this product description, and the last thing that we have is product picture. We pass this to product image, and then we'll show this product in this image on this product picture image. I'll simply move this here. Let's see if our values are passing to this form or not. Enter view all products, and let's click on this one, edit. So you see our values are passing from this grid view to here. Let's check with another one. Let's click on vanilla cake, and all the values from this grid view are passing correctly onto this form. So now is the time we have to update these values. We will perform the update operation behind this button. User will once the user update any values from these fields, user will click on update product button to update product details. So let's see how we can do this. Okay, this is the previous code that I already have written here. So in this code I've already converted the product picture from picture box to a byte array. So, and we'll use this byte array as a reference in our product image. So first of all, let me create the object of cafeteria database entities, CDE, as we usually do cafeteria database entities. And now since I have to update the product details, I have to get the product object. So how I will do this? I will do this with the help of the search operation. Remember we did the search operation yesterday. So similarly we'll do this today. We'll create an object of product, and I'll name it P equals to, and this time since I am searching, so I have to use the CD object dot products dot, I'll perform a search operation where x dot id, where x gives rise to x dot id equals to product id. So we have to got the product id. I'll declare a simple variable product id, data type of integer. We are getting this product ID from product ID box. So I'll simply use this and convert to integer 32, and here I'll pass product ID box, dot text, and then I'll compare it here, product ID, and I'll use first or default. I've talked about it previously, so anyway, first or default. And now I've got the access to the object of the product that we are updating, and now we'll simply use its variable product name, which will be equal to product name box dot text. Next we've got product price equals to product price box dot text, and since product price is in decimal format, we need to parse it, so we'll simply use decimal dot parse. You can use anything. I usually prefer the convert method, but anyway, you can also use the parse method. And the third thing that we have here is product dot. If we go to our form, what do we have here? Product name, product price. Don't worry about the ID because it is a simple. It would be the same ID. You don't need to update the product ID. Next thing that we have is product category. So let's try to update it. P dot product category. So here the product expects a category ID in the form of integer. So we need to pass the category ID. For this we have to perform a search operation to get the product ID category. So we need to perform a search operation here on the category of the product. For this we'll declare category object, category equals to category, and this time since we are also performing a search operation, so we need to perform cd dot categories dot where, and here in the where format I will give the x gives rise to x dot, and remember we are getting a product category name from here, not the ID, so we need to compare with the category name. Category name equals to I'll declare a simple variable here in the string format, string data type, string category name equals to category product category combo box dot selected item dot to string, and I'll compare it here. Category name, and again I'll use first or default. So now I've got the access to category, and I'll pass its ID to product category ID equals to category dot ID. That's it. And the next thing that it expects is what a product description, and then in last product description equals to, which is coming from description box, product description box, product description r box dot text, and the last thing that we need to update is product dot product image. You see it is expecting a byte array, so we've already done it. Here I have converted the product image from picture box to a byte array. So I'll pass this to my object here, my product picture, and I'll simply that's it. For we've already passed the values, all the values that our product object expects. Now I'll simply call the cd.saveChanges method again. I'll uncomment this code here, and if it returns value greater than 0, it will be successful, and this update product form will be closed. Otherwise it will show a message the product is not updated. So let's see if it's updating or not. I'll simply execute it, enter view all products, and here I will simply click on orange juice and update its value to maybe 300, and I'll select its beverages category, and let me update anything else here. Orange juice here, and I'll simply click on update product. What do you say? Will it be updated or not? Please update, don't give me any error. Yes, yes, I'm sure. And our product is updated. So let's check it out once more if it is updated or not. Let me check in my database. I'll simply open my database, cafeteria database, tables, and I'll go to products, select top 1000 rows, and see if it updated or not here. Please, and yes, our update has occurred here. You see orange juice here, and the price is updated from 200 to 300. Let's update one more product. I'll simply click on the cakes here, add it, and I'll simply give it some description. Best cakes in our cafeteria, and I'll give it cakes category again. Update product. Yes, I want to update. Yes, I'm sure. Let's go back to our database and see it's happening or not, and see and yes, our cake category, our cake is also updated. So best cakes in our category, in our cafeteria. So the first we've done our first operation, update operation. Now we have to perform the second delete operation. Let's see how we can do this. I'll close the second one and this one. We'll go back to our view all products form, and in our all products form we have grid view where we have a delete button. So we'll use this delete button to delete a product from our database. I'll click on it, and I already have a warning message to appear to the user. Are you sure you want to delete? So if he clicks on yes button, we'll perform the delete operation on our database. So let's see how we can do this. I'll simply create the object of cafeteria database entity CDE, and click on CDE new cafeteria database entities, and again I'll do the search operation, because the only thing that we are getting from here is the product ID, and we will use this product ID to perform the search operation, and once we got the product object, we'll simply delete it. Let's see how we can. First of all, I will get the product ID as integer. Product ID equals to let's simply copy this one here, and now we've got the access to product ID. Now again I'll perform a search operation on product. I'll create object of product equals to, this time I'm performing a search operation, dot products dot, I'll use again the where clause, and in the where clause I'm again giving x dot gives rise to x dot ID, comparing it with the product ID that we have here, product ID, and first or default. That's it. Now we've got our product here. Now since we are trying to delete our product, entity framework has given us a remove method for deleting a project, deleting anything from our database. So we'll simply use the object CDE, and since we are deleting from the products table, we'll use products dot remove, and I'll simply pass the product entity to this remove method product, and that's it. This is how we can simply delete a product. After this, again we have to perform the last method, CDE dot save changes, and that's it. This is how we can simply delete a product. So let's see if we are able to delete it from our database or not. I'll simply execute it, enter, view all products, and this time I'll delete cream cake. Delete. A message appears, are you sure? Yes, I am sure, man. Delete this product, I don't want cream cake. And it looks like the grid view is not updated since we have not written any code for it, but let's see if it is updated in our database or not. We have removed cream cake. Okay, I'm executing the query again, and this time in our database it is also deleted. So this is how you can simply delete the product from or any record from database with the help of remove function. Let's do one more thing here. Let's also remove the, if all this is successful, we also want to show the user that it is also deleted from the grid view. So I'll simply click this product grid view, products grid view dot rows e dot row index dot, or maybe we should use products grid view dot rows dot remove at, and here I'll pass the e dot row index, and that's it. So let's execute this once more and see if it's also deleting from the grid view or not. Enter, view all products. This time let's delete something from the beverage category. We already have just 2, but anyway we'll delete orange juice from our cafeteria. Delete. Yes, I want to delete this, and that's it. Our product from beverage category is also deleted, and in the grid view is also updated with it. So today we did the remaining CRUD operation of update and delete. So now we are moving to our stored procedures. So stored procedures are a little different topic. Mainly the stored procedures are used because of security and effectiveness and easiness in our usual queries. So I already have some queries, some stored procedure in my database. I'll go to programmability and I have some stored procedures here. I'll perform the CRUD operation with the help of stored procedures. Okay, so I have insert product, select all products, select product by category ID, and update products and delete products by ID. So these are our stored procedures that I already have. Remember that I am not here about the stored procedure and how to write them, because that is a whole different topic, and we'll talk about it in future or later. So today we will just use these stored procedures, already written stored procedure in my database, in my entity framework. So I'll simply open my cafeteria database project, and I'll go to cafeteria model.edmx, and this time I'll click on right click update model from database. Since these stored procedures were written today, so these were not added yesterday. If you have updated anything in your database, you simply don't have to re-include the whole database again. You simply right click and then click on update model from database, and then if you have added anything else, it will be appearing here. If you have edited anything, or if you have deleted anything, it will be appearing in this this window. Since I have updated stored procedures, it will be appearing in this place. I will be including delete product by ID, select product by category ID, select all products, update products by ID, and the last one, where is insert? Yes, here is insert product. So don't worry about all these other stored procedure, because these are the system generated stored procedure that SQL Server have created automatically. We don't want them, but we will only use the ones that I have created for this class. I'll click on finish. Let it get finished. Okay, so now our stored procedures are also included in my entity framework. If you go to stored procedure in your cafeteria model, you will see them here. You see, all of the stored procedure that I have included here are appearing here. So let's see what it does. You see, I'll just simply select all products, double click on it. It will be appear in function imports. I'll double click again, and now this time I'll do this. I have to set something here. This time, since my this stored procedure select all products will send me all of the products in my product table. So I'll select on entities and I'll select product, because this stored procedure is giving me all of the product from my database. So I need to select entity, because my product table is appearing in cafeteria database and cafeteria system as entity. I'll click OK. Next I have is insert product. Insert product should remain the same because it's not returning anything. Return a collection of not, it does not return anything. Delete product is also not returning anything. And select product by category ID, it will return entities of product. I'll simply click on OK. And the next thing, update product by ID, it will also return nothing. I'll click OK, and that's it. I'll go back to our all product form. Let me save it. Control S, and then here. So previously I on this form you see when I click on when I select any category from that combo box, it shows all the categories from that, all the products from that category. I am doing this by using a search operation of the select on products table. Let's see how I am doing and how we can use the stored procedure instead of that. I'll click this and I'll go down here, product category combo box dot selected index change. On this event I have created the cafeteria database entities, and then I have created a list of products, and then I have asked the entity framework to give me all of the products in the list format, cde.products. And if I try to debug it, you will see that entity framework creates a select operation behind this. I have clicked on, I have created a new breakpoint here, and I'm clicking on debug, enter, and when I click on view all products, you will see here ADO.NET execute reader select, a select operation has been performed here. On the categories, anyway, let me go back down here, breakpoint here, and I'll click next, and here I got a select operation on the products table. You see select. So entity framework is calling a select operation on database in behind. So if we want to use our stored procedure instead of entity framework calling our entity SQL, if we want entity framework to call our stored procedure instead of a select operation, we can also set it up here. We'll simply say, I'll simply remove that breakpoint, and I'll say CDE dot select SP, select all product. You see SP is a abbreviation for my stored procedure, and then my name of the select all product or my stored procedure name appears here. And what it does is it will give me all of the products in that products table, and then I want it to convert to list. So now the entity framework will run my stored procedure instead of calling his own select method. Let's see how it is doing. I'll put a breakpoint here. Now I am executing it. Start debugging and enter. view all products, click next, and this time you see the entity framework has executed my stored procedure. You see here dvo dot stored procedure select all products. So instead of calling it its own select function, it called my own created stored procedure. So this is how you can call the select in stored procedure from database. And then next, and then all of my products are now showing up here. So this was the select stored procedure that I called with the entity framework. Now as we did update and delete operation with the help of entity framework, now we will call our own stored procedure instead of the entity framework's update and delete function. I'll go back to my grid view here and update them. Okay, stop debugging. Now I'll go back to my view all products form, and here first let me comment this one, so later we will be able to have them as separate. Again I'll copy these two files, these two lines, and put them here. The first thing, now I am deleting, okay, deleting product column. So first of all I got access to the product ID. Now I'll simply call cde dot sp delete product by id, and now in the parameter I will pass the product ID to it, product ID that I've got above, product ID. Move this line. This product ID is going as the parameter in this. I'll put a breakpoint here and see if it is calling our stored procedure. I'll start debugging. Enter view all products, and I'll click on delete maybe cupcakes. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. And next, step into, step out, and we'll go back to our IntelliTrace window, and here we see that entity framework has again called our delete procedure instead of calling its own remove and delete function for SQL. So this is how we can perform delete operation with the help of our stored procedures. And now I'll perform the update stored procedure. Go back to my grid view, and in the edit portion here in this condition I'll simply comment this, so we already have this as our, or maybe because we have to send these to our other form, we'll perform the update operation on other form. We'll call our stored procedure on other form, on our update product form. I'll go to our update products form, and behind this button I will simply comment these, so we should be able to have them just like this. I'll copy these two lines and put them again here. I'll say my own stored procedure call, stored procedure call, and I'm again trying to get the product ID because we are trying to update it with the help of our stored procedure, and our stored procedure expect all these variables in its parameters like this: cde dot sp update product by ID. So the first thing that it expects is a product ID. I've already got the product ID. The next thing that it expects is a product name, which is coming from product name box dot text. Sometimes it makes mistakes. The third thing is product price, which it expects in a decimal format. So we'll use decimal dot parse, and here I'll pass product price box dot text. Next thing it expects is a product category ID. We'll do the same as we did previously. We'll try to perform a search operation with the help of these two lines, and then we will pass category dot ID, and the next thing that you expect is a product description. So I'll say product description or box dot text. The last thing it expects is a product image, so which we already have above here as my product picture. I've converted it to byte array. I'll pass it my product picture, and that's it. After this, I'll simply call this dot close, and it will simply close the update product form. So let's execute it. Enter view all products, and on this vanilla cake I am clicking on edit. Let's debug it. Let's start debug it. Okay, I'll put a breakpoint here, and I'll remove breakpoint from here. I'll put update product form. I'm executing it. Enter view all products, and now I'm clicking on delete edit. I'll simply select cakes, and this time I'll update it vanilla, and I'll update its price to 500 and click on update products. Yes, I'm sure, and let's see what has it called. I'll say next, get out, and go to our IntelliTrace window, and here you see entity framework has again called our update stored procedure from our database. So this is how we can perform our CRUD operation with the help of stored procedure on our entity framework. So this was today's class. Hopefully you learned something new. Since this was our hands-on class, sometimes you may have got bored, because what I'm doing is I'm trying to implement this entity framework on a project that I already developed. So the main aim was because you can simply go to my website and download the previous version without entity framework and compare both with each other, and you will see many differences between these two. Here I will also update this entity framework project in our group, so you will be able to get this and compare it with this one. This previous one is without entity framework, so you will be able to compare both of these with each other. I hope that you've learned something new, and tomorrow we will talk about performing transaction on databases in entity framework. Transactions are a very good topic. And then entity splitting in entity framework and table splitting in entity framework, and maybe some extras. See you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, don't forget to ask in comments and in the YouTube chat. Thank you.